Alright, let's see if we can do scales for the first time. Now folks, if this resembles a monkey doing very disgusting things to a football, keep in mind I've never done this before. I am brand new at it. So we're just going to see how it goes. Hopefully everything goes well. We'll just see what happens here. I'm just going to sand this surface, kind of rough it up a little bit, make sure everything's and any of that forging scale off of it. Now I do realize that there'll be a couple of voids due to some of those hammer marks. I'm not too awful concerned about that. In fact, I don't mind having a few voids for the epoxy to kind of fill in. I do know if I don't get the majority of that black stuff out of there, that oxidation, that scale, that epoxy is going to not stick there. It'll just stick to that scale. Like I said, I'm pretty well winging it here. I have never done this. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's see, what side? This is this side. It's kind of nerve-wracking. So I guess before I do any of this, I haven't been talking a lot in these recent videos because I'm just learning. And unless I really know what I'm talking about, I don't do a lot of explaining because I don't want to steer anybody wrong. So I wouldn't feel right acting like an authority on something like this when I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So we're just going to see. We're trying out black walnut. I almost went with mahogany, but you know, black walnut's just kind of fitting. I love black walnut. And I can see daylight all the way through. Cool. Okay, so side one. First off, I guess let's see how long we need our pins. I've got some 1/8 inch brass rod here. Picked up at one of our favorite home improvement places. Good old Blows. And all I do is just score this stuff. And it snaps right off easy. Now because this is 1/8 inch rod and because I drilled 1/8 inch holes, this stuff's going to be a little bit of a fight to get in. Should I open the can with a knife? Probably not, huh? Just thought I'd throw that out there, but nobody likes my ideas. I helped get the sawdust out of the can, huh? I'm just using this stuff because it's what I have kicking around. I need to get some linseed oil for the next one, but I could see after doing this one I have a whole lot of future builds of this and that to do to make this a little bit easier and faster, that's for sure. That makes it look a little nicer, doesn't it? Boy, lighting's terrible. I have two lights right on me. So, there it is. That is our first knife we've ever made here on the Tradesman channel. Ever made, period. We got a black walnut handle. It's still a little sticky just because I just coated it, so I'm just trying to hold it out. We have a lot of sharpening left to do, stuff like that, but this is going to be the boys. He kind of lost interest, it seems, so we had to finish this one off on our own, but I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, you can only go up from here. You can only go up. The spine's a lot thicker than I probably needed it, but I figured this for a camp knife, so if you're batoning through small pieces of wood and things like that. Also, we have more of a convex edge on there than a concave for that same purpose, but she's balanced well. I can hold it right there, right at the end of the handle, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, a lot of work left to do on it. Well, not too much, but we have quite a bit of sharpening to do. I'm going to finish off the sharpening with a porcelain rod that I get out of high pressure sodium 400 watt bulbs. The rod's about 5 inches long. It's just right. It's a ceramic tube, and you can use it like a steel on these knives, or I actually love it. That's what I sharpen all my hunting knives and everything else like that. So anyway, yeah, I'm happy with that for the first time. Why not? It'll work. Should cut butter. That's all we want. It'll cut butter. So anyway, thanks for watching this series, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I definitely learned a few things along the way. Part of that is going to be certain things to build to make this a lot easier, because to be honest with you, with the equipment I have, I spent many hours just grinding, polishing by hand, a lot of that stuff. And when your time is limited to begin with, that we definitely need to make some things to make this a little bit easier. The quick part's the forging, the slow part. So also, you guys saw me do the brass pins, the epoxy, all that. So anyway, there she is. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one.